What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Stacks at it again. Got some more gameplay here for you. Don't go anywhere. The final week of week number 10 is here. So technically 2 more weeks total that we'll have to go through. We have this week and then we have playoff week. You'll love to see it. I can't wait to get this one kick-started, and we got plenty of more time to get through with these ball games. So technically it will be 11 more ball games here on the season, and I can't wait to see how this goes down. It's going to be St. Louis at Huntington Beach for the first game of week 14. This will be the last time we will see St. Louis until we get into season number 11, which will be coming in a couple of months from now. Of course, we got to do our house cleaning before then, like the draft and Pro Bowl and awards and all the good stuff, along with the meeting and everything like that we're going to be doing for the rest of the league. So we're going to go ahead and get this one started. Huntington Beach, they're trying to go for back-to-back undefeated seasons in the regular season. It will be the first time that this will ever happen, and we're assuming that it may happen in the future. You never know, but as competition comes alive, you never know how it goes down. You already know how we do here in this thing is only going to get bigger and better from here, and we're going to go ahead and let this thing rock. I'm going to let this one play, and I will get into the commentary for the rest of the games here. I'm going to pop in and out as I see fit, or when I am available, because I am still working, and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Make sure you show some love to all the affiliates and all the good stuff. Go to the Discord, get ready, because the draft is coming for all the people that have yet to get started and make their player. Make sure you make your player, get up in there. And without further ado, let's hit that play a game button. Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to both of these teams, and we'll go ahead and talk to you in a little bit. Already coming through in the mix is Huntington Beach, not playing around. A big pass to Earl Flint, a penalty, and then a touchdown on the other side. There goes Ryan the Diamond Davis, adding on to his potential wide receiver of the year campaign. He's personally my pick. He's been doing it all season long. Big plays in the red zone, beating cornerbacks, beating safeties. He's looking to get his first ever, and he's made himself a very, very strong case to make that happen. Another touchdown on the season, which should put him on top of the leaderboards. Kick is up. Kick is good. And Huntington Beach is going to take advantage of that. St. Louis coming back onto the field. We'll see what they could do in response. The defense couldn't quite get a hold on this Huntington Beach offense. We'll see what happens with Jim Carr coming onto the field. Is this his last season here in St. Louis? Gotta ask that as well as the draft comes along. I didn't see the turnover. I backed away, and here comes St. Louis. I'll stay on for this drive. Try to get on as much as I can. I know the last few weeks have been kind of struggle on YouTube, but going to make sure we get to it. Passing the left side and overthrows his man, and that almost went to the interception leader, Adam Leach. Luckily enough for Jim Carr, it wasn't further enough, but going to make it 2nd and 17. Now we'll see a look of Preston Dotson, who's looking to get into the mix for safety of the year. Has some good competition, but it's going to be an I formation setup here for St. Louis. They're going to try to give it to their man. Nope, they're going to fake it, looking for a man. They're going to launch this right side, and almost picked off by Preston, and that could have been his, I believe, 3rd interception of the season, but couldn't quite hang on. It got tipped around a couple of times. Going to be 3rd and 17. You never want to test 23. He'll make you pay if you keep on trying them. But Huntington Beach is looking to get them off the field, get their offense back on. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 17 coming up. Got the bunch at the bottom of your screen. Almost got a man off sides and not to be. Quick pitch middle of the field and going to be caught off the tip there. Gina the Cleaner Buckley could have got the INT, but they gave up the quick reception there. Good job there by Paris Glass to hang on to it. It's going to be a gain of 2, but the only problem with that is they need a 17, and that's going to force the punt. So it looks like Huntington Beach's offense will come back onto the field. Gonna send this one away to the right side, but it is going into the end zone. And I'll stay on for this drive. I got a little time here as Huntington Beach is going to try to drive down the field. Starting up in the strong half formation. Let's see what they can do with it. Going to be a handoff, pushing forward past the 25-yard line. And that's going to be 1st and 10 coming up to 2nd and 5. Second and medium. Gonna fake this one. Tyler Deathridge turn off the back foot. Gonna find his man. How did he get that catch? How did he get that pass inside those defenders? Cassius Castle comes through with it, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. That's just ridiculous. Under pressure, in between 2 defensive players, just like that. And he's looking like the Offensive Player of the Year, MVP, and Quarterback of the Year, all in one on that play alone. Huntington Beach coming. They're going to send Caleb Howard in motion, who's had himself a solid season. Going to be passing it again and taking it past midfield. There goes Carlton Banks getting into the mix. It's 2nd and 3. Going to be passing it here. Looking for a man to launch this one to the right side and wide open. Earl, the Pearl, went. And HBV's going to take it up a notch. They're trying to go 14-0. And if they keep playing like that, you can go ahead and put that in the books. What a pass. What a catch. Falling down. Still making the play. And HBV doesn't miss any beats, man. Like, they've been doing it all season long. Kick is up. Kick is good. 14-0 is your score. And they're making it happen here. Let the game rumble. Still got another 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Huntington Beach is going to be chilling for the first part of the playoff set. So they'll be waiting to see who plays them out of Arizona and who will clinch that 3rd seed. We'll figure that out later on in the week, but right now St. Louis has to get out of this hole. Back again. Seeing the big homie Paris Glass catch that one out the backfield, and Preston Dotson was right there. It was like, not to be, sir. Not to be. 2nd and 14 coming up. First quarter winding down. Got the shotgun set here. Gonna be faking this handoff, looking for a man, throws a short to his halfback. Gonna turn up a little bit and pushing forward, and Preston Dotson is there to clean up. There with Gina the Cleaner Buckley. Using that rangy speed, he'll get himself an assisted tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up. Hand off, pushing forward, and there goes number 4 making the play. Annalisa Melculo making the stop here, and once again the Huntington Beach defense in prime condition. When it's all said and done on this drive, you could call this a negative 1 yard drive, and they'll be getting this football right back. I'm trying to see if I can stay on a little bit longer. I'm getting texts and calls, but I think they'll be all right. I got to work on my USFA action. We're going to see a return. There goes Ryan the Diamond Davis using that speed, a spin move that gets him inside the 40. And we might as well kick it up old school. Huntington Beach is back in scoring range just like that. They're going to start in the shotgun set. And Ryan is out there, but they're going to hand it off to Caleb, who's going to rush through and pick up like 9.5. His best carry of the game is very good. 2nd and inches. Second and inches coming up. Eating a little baby slice of pizza, but I'm going to eat. I'm going to put in that work and look at the St. Louis defense putting in that work. Backing them up a little bit. There's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. You can call that a tackle for loss there by the bot player, making it happen. Going to be a handoff, and there goes a big first down play right there. I believe that's the big homie Anzeltavian making it happen. Inside the 25 they go. Huntington Beach trying to score again here before the first ends. Try to make it a quick 21-0 setup. As of right now, can't be mad at the results if you're a Huntington Beach fan, but looks like the Voyagers will start out in the shotgun. Gonna look to make something happen. Faking the handoff here. Gonna look right side and caught. And there goes Davis inside the 10. Down to the 7. Gonna go ahead and close out the end of the first quarter. Let's get into it. Throw your 2s up. Huntington Beach trying to score again. Gonna be hit as he throws, trying to get that one out to the tight end. Slam dunking. But he couldn't quite get his feet under him. Great pressure is gonna set up 2nd and goal. Passing it, gonna be caught, reaching, and gonna get into the end zone. Eric slam dunking, making it happen. First play out the break. Another touchdown here for Huntington Beach. Reaching over the end zone with that one. Garrett Hart tried to hold him away, but he's a big body tight end, man. You got to make sure that you have 1, 2, maybe 3 bodies to keep him going forward. It's gonna be a kick up. Kick good again, and I'm going to go ahead and land it rumble here for a little bit. St. Louis needs to get their act right. This isn't the way we want to see them in, but they did draw unfortunate there for their schedule, with Huntington Beach be the last game of the season for them. So we'll see what Jim Carr and the gang can do. I'll go ahead and let it get to it.
Oh, every time you come this way, I'm gonna hit it to you.
First down, Buffalo. The running back running out of the wild thing. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down. Complete to number 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line. Complete to number 26. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Bills. Complete to number 26. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line. Complete to number 1. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Good job, baby.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Good job.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line. He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Complete to number 1. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Come on now, let's do this.
Ball carried by number 26. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo. tackled back at the 30-yard line.
And with that, looks like the Huntington Beach Voyagers will come out unscathed. Not a shutout, but we can call this a blowout, a 26-point victory, assuming St. Louis doesn't get anything within the next 28 seconds of the ball game. Make sure you show some love to St. Louis this season. They fought hard all year, and you better watch out for them because they're going to have chances to improve on their team in the offseason via the draft and free agency. Already know Turks is cooking up something. Normally when he starts his rebuilds, he's pretty good at bringing them back up. So I'm thinking that he's going to be well ready to go in the future. I'm thinking a quarterback out of the first round will more than likely be his pick, but we have to see the class available that's coming out soon from the ECFL, and that's going to be an interesting sight to see. Obviously a new weapon for him to throw it to. I think an active weapon will help elevate this offense, and obviously defense, anywhere defense will be very good. Cornerback, linebacker, D-line, an active D lineman that can keep on growing and get better, as we're going to see Jim Carr run his maybe second to last play, or maybe a couple more. We'll see how much the time goes off, but they're going to keep on fighting, obviously. But definitely a great job here from St. Louis. They fought hard. They went up against a lot of great competition this season. They're able to get at least one win, which in their retrospect was good. A lot of people are saying that they were going to go 0-14 this season, but they went against all odds and they made it happen, as Jim Carr is throwing his last few passes, in my opinion, as a St. Louis Archer. I don't know if he's going to be playing again, but I believe there is going to be a nice crop of quarterbacks coming into the league. So I'm assuming this may be the last time we see Jim Carr in a USFA uniform. You never know, because of how we do the league. There's only one quarterback per team. So going to be interesting sight to see for sure. Going to pass this again. Looking for a man off of the back foot, trying to find somebody, and going to be almost picked off there by Adam Leach, who couldn't hang on. Trying to add on to his great cornerback season. In my opinion, a season that is worth earning the Cornerback of the Year award. But we'll have to see what the voters say in regards to what's available for them. And it looks like they're just going to go ahead and punt it. They're not going to try to want the Hail Mary anymore. Seen earlier, Preston Dotson got another roughing the punter, his second of the season. He tried to get that block, and he was right there, but not quick enough. As we're going to see this be the end of the ball game. And St. Louis is going to have to pack it up, take the trip back to St. Louis, retool, and get ready for week 1 of season number 11, as the final score will be 29-3 in favor of your undefeated Huntington Beach Voyagers for the second straight season. 14-0 times 2. And last time they were undefeated, they won the championship. The season before that, they won the championship. Are we heading towards another United Bowl trophy dipped in the navy blue and the gray? We may have to see that. We'll see if any of the two teams that they do play are able to make it happen. But final score will be 29-3. Tyler Deathridge adding on to his great campaign of a season. I believe he's over 40 passing touchdowns. I could be wrong, but I have to double check the stats. But he's going to end the season. Either end the season with the 17 out of 23 ball game, 204 yards, 3 TDs, 1 interception, over 73 completion percentage. Jim Carr on the other side, 21 for 36. Looks like 107 yards and 1 interception, no TDs. Longest pass goes to Deathridge there for a 48-yarder. On the other side for the rushing, looks like Caleb Howard led the way, averaging 4 a carry. Naaman McNamerson, actually I should say 23 for 93, averaging 4 a carry. Naaman McNamerson in his last game this season, he'll be back next year. He's going to get better for sure. 8 for 18 on the game. Jim Carr 5 for 17. Tim Carlson 5 for 16. Ansel Tavian 1 for 4. Tyler Deathridge 1 for 12. No fumbles on the game today. And it looks like the longest carry goes to Caleb Howard for a 19-yarder. On the other side, we'll start with receiving, starting with Huntington Beach. Looks like the leading catcher will be Eric Duncan, 4 for 22 and a TD. Earl the Pearl Flint, 3 for 95 and a TD. Ryan the Diamond Davis, 3 for 29 and a TD. So it's not going to help the yards too much, but he's already over 1,100 receiving yards. So he's doing very good this season. Carlton Banks, 3 for 18. Cassius Castle, 2 for 33. Tim Carlson, 1 for 1. Caleb Howard, 1 for 6. Drop wise, looks like Carlton Banks had that one in the fourth quarter, I believe I've seen. It was in some coverage, but couldn't quite hang on. And Earl the Pearl Flynn had that 48-yard TD earlier in the game. You know what I'm saying? Receiving on the other side, I forgot to do that. I was about to click off of that. But you're going to be Paris Glass there, 8 for 27, doing his thing. Naaman McNamerson, 6 for 26. Ben Blazin, 3 for 22. He's going to be back. Jamal Allen, 2 for 18. Deshaun Richardson, 1 for 8. Body McBotterson, he's a bot player, but he's 1 for 6. And he had the only drop. And the longest catch was for 11 yards there by number 17, Jamal Allen. Defense here for the big homies in St. Louis. The leading tackler will be Jesse Leva with 7, along with 420 Blunt Smoke. Looks like Franklin McKinnon at the D tackle spot, 6 tackles on the day. Christopher Baker, 5 tackles. Gum Arabic, 5 tackles. B-Dex, he's going to end his season with 4 tackles. He had himself a solid season. He's going to get better. Shout out to my boy Braden B doing his thing in the chat. Cliff Allen with 3 tackles. Orlando Wolfgang with 3 tackles. Rock Blazer with 3 tackles. Garrett Hart with 3 tackles. Stevie Glades gets a tackle. Tristan Mitchell, I believe he has a pass deflection. We'll double check that. But it's going to be Jesse Leva there with 2 tackles for loss. B-Dex and Christopher Baker each had 1 tackle for loss. No sacks there by a user, but Gum Arabic does get an interception return for 7 yards. Looks like Mitchell, Arabic, and Hart each had a pass deflection. No fumbles or anything like that. And I believe we had a safety on the other side, so I'm going to double check that here. But the leading tacklers will be the ladies doing their thing. Steel Pads and Gina DeClina Buckley each coming through with 11 tackles. All the single ladies. I'm just kidding there. I know that's actually Ryan Davis's wife, and I don't know if Gina is single, but I'm going to do that Beyonce. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do it. Or Who Run the World's Girl. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the wrong song. Who Run the World Girl. That one. You know what I'm talking about. So 11 tackles between the two ladies here doing their thing. T Knight doing his thing with 7. P Dot, he's going to end the game with 6 tackles. You know what he does. Wiley E. Coyote and Annalisa Melculo, another lady doing her thing. They're going to end the game with 4 tackles. Josh Lawyer with 3. TJ Camden, Ozzie Sash, Gronky Kong, Bryce Walker, Adam Leach, X-Pac, Eric Duncan, Zaina Bain, Ryan Davis, and Night Stalker each coming through with 1 tackle on the game. Steel Pads with 4 tackles behind the line of scrimmage, just crazy, along with Gronky Kong, Annalisa Melculo, P. Dot, and Josh Schloyer each getting a tackle for us. Sack-wise, none on the day there for Huntington Beach, a rare sight to see. But we have an interception there by T. Knight. That was in the end zone, so great job by the big homie there. Preston Dotson ends the game with 2 pass deflections. I believe one of them at least should have been an INT. Gronky Kong, Bryce Walker, Adam Leach, X-Pac, Annalisa Melculo, and Gina DeClina Buckley each with 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you have the INT. So that's 9 different passes disrupted by this team. Just ridiculous. No fumbles on the day. No blocks, but there is a safety there by Gronky. Why isn't that a safe? Why is that a sack though? But it is. I know because it wasn't a sack. I forgot about that. So yeah, I believe that was tackled on their tight end or something like that. But great job there nonetheless, and no defensive touchdowns there. On the kick return, the kicking side of things, Carolina perfect on the day, putting on 9 points. Daniel Carlstown missed 1 field goal, and that's going to make it 3 points on the day for him. Punting wise, they both averaged over 50, so you got to give them credit. Great job there by the big homies, but you got to give the W to Carolina Andriana doing her thing. Kick return wise, Earl Flint averaging 25 and some change on 3 returns. Gum Arabic averaging 24 and some change on 5 returns. Fairly even there. Punt return wise, Ryan Davis averaging 20. I had a real big return there for 43 yards. That's going to help the stats for sure. And then Naaman McNamerson 2 for 15 on the punt returns. So scoring summary for the final portion of this is going to be Ryan Davis and then Earl Flint coming through with 2 receiving touchdowns. And then The 1 for 2 yards there by Davis, 1 for 48 yards there by Flint. In the second quarter, Eric Duncan, 7 yards on the TD there by Deathridge, so his third of the game. And then at that point, it was mostly what's what I'm looking for. St. Louis getting the field goal here with 52-yarder. And then at this point, field goal, safety, field goal there by the big homies in Huntington Beach. And that is what makes 29-3. So shout out to the big homies here. Huntington Beach goes into the playoffs undefeated. And we still got another game tonight. So make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be Tampa Bay at Toronto. Tampa Bay needs to win. And if they do get the W, then it's essentially a win and end situation. They do have some of the other things like the point differential in their favor. So if they could win, chances are they could make the playoffs again. Now, don't think they missed the playoffs since they've been in the league. Someone have to fact check me on that. Toronto already knows their place. They're going to be hosting one of the teams in the Eastern Conference, and this will be the final look in the regular season as we prep to get towards the playoffs. So shout out to the big homies. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. We're going to go ahead and finish up the doubleheader tonight on Twitch. There's going to be 4 games on Twitch this week. And then we have another doubleheader tomorrow, which will feature these 2 teams. Here's going to be the Hudson River rivalry between New York and New Jersey. So make sure you watch out for that. That'll be on YouTube. And then we will close out the doubleheaders at the very least with Pittsburgh at Charlotte. And this is going to be a big matchup similar to the one that we're going to do tonight. If Tampa Bay loses, that opens the door for Pittsburgh to leapfrog them. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the big homies. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving here. Thank you so much for your time. And we'll go ahead and talk to you later.